All right, let's make a couple more drinks. These are, again, some drinks that you may see soon on the upcoming menu at the at Toast on Linux, a new brunch spot opening in the first week of February on Linux Road. You'll hear quite a bit about it, and I'm super proud of it. And so, with that being said, let's get it popping. Which drink am I gonna make first? You know what? So let's make this drink first. So this drink is a I'm gonna call this a breakfast old-fashioned, or an old-fashioned breakfast, I should say. In that it is definitely a play on the classic old-fashioned cocktail, but since this is a brunch or breakfast spot, we're gonna put a little twist on it. So with the old-fashioned cocktail, it's an orange. You've got orange and cherry, things like that. So I am going, instead of using that, I'm going to use. Sorry, I gotta excuse me. I'm going to use a little bit of orange marmalade to kind of give it a breakfasty hint, but also a really nice orange flavor. Because this is Black Beverage Artisans, you guys know we always highlight Black-owned spirits, and this is Uncle Nearest 1884. You guys know the story of Uncle Nearest. 1884 I use primarily for mixing cocktails, although it's way more than suitable for just sipping. If you can find 1820, buy an extra bottle for me and send it to me. I'll pay you 20 bucks. 1856 is definitely meant for sipping. So let's get this going. And this is just kind of a simple cocktail. Normally you don't shake an old fashioned, but I do want to blend the marmalade in with the whiskey. You guys see I've already garnished the drink with a dehydrated orange and a house-made cherry, big ice cube. And that should be enough. I don't want to kill the whiskey. I'm also going to add some bitters, a little bit of Fee Brothers orange bitters, so you guys can see, again, give it a little bit more orange notes. And also Peychaud's bitters. Angostura bitters would work as well, any of your favorite bitters. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to pour that. Guys, there you have it. I'm going to call this maybe the Tennessee breakfast or the old-fashioned breakfast, and so we'll taste that in a second. Second drink we're going to make is kind of a version of a White Russian. It's kind of like a White Russian or Black Russian. So actually, I'm going to call this. It's not going to be in the menu, but I'm going to call this a Lightskin Russian. I actually made that, cherry Tariq. Just bean cherries, and then I soaked it with some brown sugar, some spices, bourbon, and the like. So this drink, again, it's kind of based on a White Russian, but I'm going to call this a Lightskin Russian, and you guys will see why. Again, I am going to use St. George Nola Coffee Liqueur. It's a phenomenal product. St. George always does a great job. Really good coffee liqueur. You can use Kahlua, Tia Maria, any other coffee liqueur. I'm gonna do maybe 0.75 ounces of that. Then I'm also going to add a little bit of Creme de Cocoa. You don't have to. I just want to kind of add a nice little dimension. This is Tempus Fuget Creme de Cocoa with a little bit of vanilla. So maybe a 1/4 ounce of that. And then, again, Black Beverage Artisans. We're going to use Greenwood Whiskey. This is a new whiskey in the Atlanta market. It's available in Atlanta and Oklahoma in stores, and then it's available online in pretty much every state. So definitely support these brothers. They're doing a great job. It's ideally suited for mixing. You can't sip it, but I think it's best suited for mixing. So I'm going to do maybe 1.5 ounces of that. And then just a nice little bar spoon of agave, just to kind of give it a nice little bit of sweetness, even though the coffee liqueur and the creme de cocoa were sweet as well. And I'm going to add some almond milk to that as well. So maybe 2 ounces of almond milk to that. Now I could have built this in the glass, but I just kind of wanted you guys to see what it looked like. And then what I'm going to do, this is kind of half filled with ice, and so I'm going to kind of fill like that. And then we're going to finish the drink. So you guys seen during quarantine all the cute little TikTok videos. One of them we saw early was Dalgona chocolate, Dalgona chocolate. It's like whipped chocolate, or whipped coffee, excuse me, Dalgona coffee. And basically what it is instant coffee, sugar, and water. And if you whip it with like a hand blender, it whips up just like that. So I'm gonna, and you see it kind of gives a nice little whipped cream intensity. So I'm gonna top it onto the drink like that. And so, y'all, this is why I call this a light-skinned Russian, because if you look at it, you know, it's a light skin, you know, not a white Russian or dark black Russian. You know, it's kind of tan, it's a light skinned Russian. And then if you look at the little whipped topping, that's the light skinned good hair. So that's the light skinned Russian. What it also does is it adds just coffee to the drink. That's just an instant concentrated coffee. And so when you blend that into the white Russian, it just adds to the intensity of the coffee. So again, y'all, this is the light skinned Russian. And we've got the old-fashioned breakfast. Let's taste both of them. Let's see what we got. Oh my God. Yeah, that's delicious. Really smooth. It's not sweet. It's not too sweet. You know, when you use dehydrated fruit, when you pour it over, it actually rehydrates, so it adds that, you know, additional bit of orange. The marmalade comes through. It's not sweet. It's got that pleasant little bitterness to it. The Uncle Nearest, it still holds up, and this is really, really solid. And then again, the light-skinned Russian. And so what I would suggest is to kind of mix it in, because it'll thicken it up actually. This is definitely a stronger drink. With the alcohol, but also just with the coffee. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. Wow, that's really fucking good. Yeah, that's really good too. I mean, it tastes like coffee. Kind of tastes like a cafe mocha, cold brew. With a little bit of definitely a bit of punch from the spirits. So guys, there you have it. Light skinned Russian and Tennessee breakfast or old fashioned breakfast. Peace. You'll see you soon at Toast on Linux. Peace, guys.